Once there were four siblings, Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy, who were sent to the country to stay with an old professor in a great big house. On the first day in the country, it rained so heavily that the children decided to explore the house. They discovered a spare room that was completely empty except for a large wardrobe. Peter, Susan, and Edmund left the room, but Lucy stayed behind to look into the wardrobe. When the wardrobe door opened, she stepped inside and walked deeper and deeper, and instead of the end of the wardrobe, she found herself in the middle of a snowy wood. Lucy explored the wood, knowing that the safe wardrobe was still behind her. She saw a light and decided to walk towards it. After that, she walked towards it step by step. When she reached it, she saw a street lamp and there was a bus sign next to it. No, that was a monster bus sign. Lucy was excited. At that moment, two lights appeared in front of Lucy, and Lucy immediately hid behind the tree. It turned out that the two lights were the headlights of the monster buses. Those monster buses parked next to the monster sign. A monster came out from the bus. This monster was only a little taller than Lucy herself, and the monster was very strange. From the waist upwards, he was like a man. His legs were like a ghost legs. The hair on them were glossy black, and he also had a tail. Lucy was shocked, but she was also glad. It was because she discovered a magic wardrobe that could bring her to another world, and she could see a monster. I have to tell my siblings about the magic wardrobe when I go back to the spare room. Lucy was self-mumbling. Although Lucy spoke very, very quietly, the monster could hear because his hearing was very sensitive. Lucy didn't know that the monster could hear what she said just now. Suddenly, a hollow voice came from behind Lucy. Lucy turned her head. She saw a monster be knocking to her. The monster said, "Hello, my name is Thomas. Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you." Lucy said, "Really? Let me introduce myself first. My name is Lucy and I come from the world outside the wardrobe. Nice to meet you." Thomas said, "Nice to meet you too. You said you come from the world outside the wardrobe. What is that place? I have never heard of this place. Where is it? Is there anything delicious? Can I go there and take a look?" Lucy said, "I will tell you later." Then Thomas said, "Why are you here? Do you want to take this bus? Would you like to take a bus with me to Monster Village to take a look?" Lucy replied, I want to go to there, Monster Village too." Thomas said, "Okay, let's go together." Lucy and Thomas got on the bus together. Lucy was curious because there wasn't a driver on the bus, but it could move. Thomas said this bus was without driver. Lucy felt very amazing. After 1 minute, Lucy and Thomas came to the Monster Village station. Lucy said, "It's so fast." When Lucy saw the Monster Village, Lucy felt shocked with the things in front of her. There were a lot of things she hadn't seen. In the village, there were candies could change taste with mood, cars that could travel at the speed of light, 4-diamond snow houses, and other amazing things. After that, Thomas ate food, went shopping, and played with Lucy together. Although Lucy met many monsters, those monsters all welcomed Lucy. Thomas gave Lucy some candies as souvenir. When Lucy received the candies from Thomas, she didn't know the danger was getting closer and closer to her.